Hey, I'm Tanya Eby, and I'm going to make a recipe today called Welsh Rarebit. Not rabbit, but rarebit. And if you don't want to hear about my walks on the beach and my inspiration for this or anything, you just want the recipe, then just don't watch this. Just stop. Stop. I'll post the recipe and you can avoid all of this. So I do a podcast with Serena Bowen called the Story Bites Podcast, and we were reviewing a book called Matchmaking for Beginners by Maddie Dawson. I don't know. I'll look that up and I'll correct it. Anyway, it's charming and it's delightful. And there's a scene where a character is about to eat Welsh Rarebit, and she doesn't want to because she thinks it's rabbit. And then you find out that it's not a rabbit at all. It's a cheese sauce. It's melted cheese. It's amazing. I always thought it was rabbit too. I thought it was like the Scottish way of saying rabbit, like it was, oh, looky lassie, I've killed you a rarebit. But it's not. It's just simply melted cheese with beer. All right, so my kids are home and they both are refusing to help me video this. I could give them $5, but I'm too cheap for that. I'm like, you should film me. But they don't want to. So anyway, here are the ingredients. It's pretty simple. I don't know if you could even see that, but it's basically eggs and beer and milk, some dry mustard, some ale, and I bought ciabatta instead of French bread because ciabatta is fun to say. And this has ale in it, and I usually like beer. I don't drink beer because it tastes like skunk, like drinking skunk. But this one, I mean, it still smells like skunk, but it's skunk with like a hint of citrus. Founders All Day IPA. And I bought it because it says session ale. It says ale on it. So basically, according to Epicurious, that's the recipe I'm using, you're supposed to put this stuff, melt it, and then you're done. It's like 2 minutes. But there's something that kind of annoyed me, and it says, for best visual appeal, use an aged yellow cheddar for the sauce. No, I don't got time for that shit. I got things to do. I have like paint by numbers that I need to do. Look for pale yellow cheddar. I just bought this bag. It's just a bag. All right, so now I'm gonna whip it together and see what happens. All right, so according to the recipe, there's just a lot of whisking that needs to be done. So you whisk in the flour. And then I'm supposed to whisk in both the beer and the milk at a steady stream. And I don't know how to do that because I only have one arm that's free, one hand that's free, and not four. So I'm just gonna pour that in there because it's gonna get mixed up, right? Let's see. Steady stream. I'm not whisking. Oh, this is so stressful. It smells like hot beer and butter. Which I think if you like beer and butter, that you'd probably really like this. Is it supposed to do anything? Okay, beer and milk in a stream, whisking, then whisk in more things, and you just whisk it. Dry mustard. And cheese. I can't tell you how exciting this is. Whisking cheese. Oh my God. So I've already been doing this for like 2 minutes, and it says you're supposed to just do it for about 2 minutes, and I'm thinking this isn't right. So oh my God. This is totally working, you guys. Look at this sauce. Look at this sauce. Okay, now I'm supposed to take off the heat and have a helper. Add in the egg. And you don't just add it in, you whisk, because that's what this is all about. And then the other thing you're supposed to do is you're supposed to slice a baguette into 18 pieces and rub it with butter and then cook it in the oven. Ugh. That's so much work. I just sliced one piece and I put it in the toaster. I can't tell you how exciting this has all been for me today. This is the highlight of my week. That was the toaster. Oh my gosh. So we're just about to do the big reveal and see how this Rarebit tastes. All right, I've got my Rarebit. I've got some crazy hair. Now I'm gonna try it. You know, on food shows, they always try it, and people are like, oh, this is amazing. It was pretty good. But then I get really focused on their chewing, which I find incredibly awkward. So here we go. You ready? Oh my God, it's really good. Oh my God. Screw the bread. It's just melted cheese with beer. Mmm. Mmm. Well, how could you eat a whole dinner of this? Well, I don't know. But if I, you hear me chewing, right? If I ever have friends and I invite them over, I would make this and I would dip stuff in it. Like pretzels, chips, a meat stick. I don't know. Rarebit. It's a good thumbs up. But this beer,